What's going on, everyone? I'm back here with another video, and today I'm going to be giving you guys an app review. This app I came across about a week ago, and I have been basically using it ever since. It's incredibly useful, and basically what it is it's a scanner for your phone. So the app is called Scanner Pro, as you can see right here, and I picked it up off of the App Store for $4. Relatively reasonable deal for what this app allows you to do. It lets you do so much, yet the app is so simple. So it's really cool. But yeah, basically, so if we go and open it up, this app uses your phone's built-in camera to scan documents or photos or anything like that. So it's a really interesting concept. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So the user interface, or the main menu rather, is pretty simple. You just have a big plus button down here, which is the button that allows you to scan an actual document. Then we have a gear icon here, and then we have a little radar looking icon right here, which I'll get into depth or in more info in just a minute. And then we have select, which allows you to select multiple files at once. So let's go ahead and get started and start with the plus button and actually scanning a file. So let's go ahead and press that. And once you press that, it'll open up a camera interface, which is what allows you to scan the document. So we have on this interface an X button, which cancels it, so you can press that and it goes back to the main menu. Then we have the shutter button, which is what allows you to take the actual scan. Then we have a photo album button, which allows you to choose a document or a picture from your photo library and turn it into a viewable document. Then we have flash controls in the upper left. We have document controls in the middle, which I'll get to in just a moment. And then we have auto or manual, which basically what that does, if you set it to manual, you'll have to manually select the area of the file that you want to scan. But if you do auto, the application itself will recognize the file and scan it and align it up automatically. So it's really cool. But now getting back to the document settings, so if you click this, you can select the different type of setting depending on what it is you're scanning. So if you're scanning an actual document such as a receipt or an actual paper file, you can choose either a color document or a black and white document. But if you're scanning a photo, such as a printed photo, you can do color photo or grayscale. So you have a couple of options here to do. But in this case, I'm going to use black and white for this particular scan. So I'm going to be using this pack of gum and have the application scan that. So it can be also done in landscape or portrait. So you can line it up. You can see here the application will start to recognize it, and you can see it kind of aligns the document in the little square. So it's saying to move closer. So if I move closer, there you go. The flash fired, and it just scanned that particular document. In that case, it wasn't an actual document, but that was just a demonstration. But as you can see, now, since I actually scanned it, it has turned that into a black and white document. And it turns any of the scans into a PDF document as well. So it can be edited in any way you would like with any PDF editor that you may have. So that's pretty cool. So once you've scanned the actual document, you have a few options. You can click this button to add more pages. So you can add multiple pages to a single document and or scan, which is nice. And then we have share, which brings up a standard share menu, which you can share to a bunch of different services. You have email, photo, open in a different app. You can fax. Now you can fax from this application. It does cost a little bit extra money, but it does allow you to fax documents straight from this application, which is really interesting. Then we have open in PDF Expert, print, and more. And then we have Dropbox. And then we have some custom workflows down here, which you can add custom workflows in the settings menu. And basically what a workflow is you can set up a specific destination to send the document and or file. So in my case, I have it sending as a text or sending to my friend Jerry. So you can customize that to however you would like and add as many of those as you'd want. It's pretty cool. Oh, also, you can also change the file type. So you can go and have it save as a PDF, or you can have it save as a JPEG image. So it's pretty cool there. Then over here you have edit, and then this allows you to edit the document. You can change the aspect ratio from this button up here, and you have a bunch of different options of different aspect ratios to choose from. Then we have this little button here, which allows you to change the lighting and exposure. Then we have this button here, which allows you to adjust the distortion control, so you can turn distortion control on or off. And then we have delete, crop, rotate, so you can rotate the image and or file in any orientation. And then we have this button, which is filters, which brings us back to the file document settings menu. So you can, again, after the fact, change whether it's a color document, black and white, color, or grayscale photo. So that's pretty cool. And then when you're done, you hit done, and then there you go. And you also have the ability to rename the document. So you can click on the name there, hit the little X, and in this case I'm just going to call it test, hit done, and now you've renamed that document. So really nice. And then a couple options up here in the bottom, or at the top right, you have a grid view, so you can select that and get a bird's eye view of all of the pages you have in that file. And then we have this, which allows you to do a little more options. You can do recognize text, which is really interesting. What that does is it allows you, the application scans for any text within the document and allows the text to become copyable. So you can basically copy the text from the scanned document, and then you can paste that text in a different program or send it via text, email, whatever. Really cool. And then we have Edit with PDF Expert. You have to have that installed to be able to use that. And then we have Set Password on PDF, which allows you to add a password to the PDF document so you can secure it and only allow the person that you want and are sending it to be able to have access. And then you have Delete the document. So really nice. But once you've done all of that and you've done all of your edits and renamed it, you can hit the Save button in the top left. And there you go. Now it is saved to your main menu. And then we have Select, so you can select it and then do some more options down here. Again, you can share it. You can move it to a different location if you like. You have Merge, and then of course Delete. And then we have the ability to create folders. So again, when that Select menu, you select the document you want, and then you hit Move. And then the top right, you have this little button right here that allows you to create a folder, and then you can name the folder with whatever you would like and instantly create a folder for that particular file or multiple files. So it's really nice. Then back to this little radar icon. So if you click that, it'll bring you to your photo library, and it'll scan for any photos within your photo library or camera roll, and it will find any documents that it might, or any images that it may think is a scannable document. So you can choose whatever you'd like to do that. It's a nifty feature. And then lastly over here we have the settings menu. This is where you can change all the settings for the application and so on and so forth. So you can choose a default name. You have cloud services, so you can sign into your cloud service such as Dropbox and OneDrive and all those things. You have auto upload for those services. Wi-Fi access, which gives you Wi-Fi access via an IP address to transfer files. Then we have text recognition. You can change the language, and you can turn automatic recognition on or off, which is pretty nice. And then we have scanning, so you can do default page size, so you can change the aspect ratio of the image or scan depending on what you would like. You can compress documents, stabilization, and distortion correction. Advanced settings, you got some more options. This is where you can set your password as well as Touch ID, so you can use Touch ID as well with this. You got iOS data protection, which is just a extra level of encryption. And then we have Start with Camera and Radar. You can turn that radar feature on and off if you'd like. Custom email template. And then here is where you can create the custom workflows. So if I add a new workflow, you can see you can choose whatever you'd like. If you do send by iMessage, you can choose to send it by a specific contact. So you can have it sent to a particular person. If you happen to send files to that one person frequently, then you could instantly create a workflow for them and always send a file to them easily. So, but that is basically it. This application is incredibly useful. I would highly recommend picking it up. Like I said, it's $4 on the App Store. It'd probably be the best $4 you've ever spent, because me personally, I use this application to scan store receipts so I can kind of consolidate all of my paper and files into a digital and kind of organize them into a folder on a hard drive, and then I can get rid of all my paper documents. So it's really nice. It kind of cleans up the clutter that you might have in your office and things like that. So, but anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right down below. It's greatly appreciated. Hit that thumbs up button as well. That's also much appreciated. If you guys have any questions, comments, or anything like that, drop a comment below, and I'll get back to them as soon as I can. But yeah, that's basically it. Hope you guys have enjoyed once again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.